NRL. The first NRL live watch-along of the season. And we are going with Roosters versus Panthers. Panthers need to get a win. That's all I'm going to say. We need to win. It has been 5 games losing in a row. Also, I'm not having a very healthy breakfast. Critical mate. Torn between liking any Sydney team and supporting the underdogs. So you do not want to support the underdogs. No, you don't want to support Sydney. Right, I'm just thinking of the best stream that I can get. Yeah, just looking at what the best stream will be. I've got a few to choose from. Is there any dedicated NRL stream? Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't think it's liking that. It's absurd how many grannies Panthers have won in a row. 4. It is 4 in a row. However, I have a feeling if they don't up their game, it may stay at that because surely they cannot lose 6 in a row. Surely not. Right, what stream? Let me check the KO. KO Fox 503, is it? Hi, Mars McGee. It's not 504, because 504 is AFL, isn't it? Don't think I'll be using them. If not, I'll be using UK Sky. Yeah, let's go to that. That is, I'll tell you what, the commentator's just made a huge point in that Panthers are struggling now. It's only going to get tougher when the state of origin comes around and we're going to lose more players.
You said it, leave Suncorp for dead. I can't believe
I did not say that.
He did not.
It is a great Canadian, Dan, and we're getting for a real threat tonight, I believe.
We sure are.
Desperate to win so early in the season.
It is.
That would be interesting. If they won 5 in a row, that is ridiculous. Especially when the whole thing about Australian sports is it's an even playing field. You know. But Roosters are struggling as well, aren't they? Considering Roosters finished 3rd last year.
To turn around a dreadful result in round 1, and now they're looking to hold the result from round 2. They haven't beaten the Panthers twice in the same year in the regular season for a decade.
Well, they hadn't beaten the Panthers for some time. Was it 10 wins or something since they've beaten the Panthers?
I'm literally finishing these treatles.
This is the Roosters team. They're in form. They put the cleaners through the Broncos last week. Very physical with their approach. I would imagine they would approach this game tonight the same way because the
Panthers
will
looking
come
good
out
in pink.
and they will be physical as well.
Are they late kicking off?
And because
Definitely late
the
kicking off.
Golden Point game, which didn't go as long as I think we were anticipating once they went to Golden Point, slight delay. Look at this moment here, Kev. A team that's desperate. You've experienced this as a player, as a coach. What's this like here, Isaiah Yeo, just addressing the players?
Well, it's fantastic. The nerves are there, but also the adrenaline is pumping. You want to get out on the field. You want to make a tackle. You want to do a carry. You want to kick a ball. You want to get yourself into the game. And Yeo doing a lot of talking. They're a very experienced player. They're most experienced.
There are 6 players with Nathan Cleary there also doing some talking, Kev. Both co-captains, obviously. 6 players in this
They've got to
side
be.
have been part of all 4
At
grand
what
final
point do
wins.
Panthers
So
really
while
kick
there
into
have been
gear?
a lot of changes, there's still a lot of stars
That
out
surely
there.
they cannot lose this.
Yeah, certainly that's the case.
They
there.
cannot lose
Never
this again.
underestimate their ability or their drive in any game. So tonight I expect them to bounce back.
Hey,
They bounce back enough
game
to
means
beat
happy,
the
remember.
Roosters at home in this magnificent stadium.
Roosters yet to win here this year. They lost to Brisbane and they lost to the Gold Coast.
Why are they so...
2 wins
Are they
both
just
days
behind because...
We talk about Penrith
Are they
and
just
their
behind
history
because the
here
other
at
game
team,
went to
perhaps missing the
a
final
golden
after
goal?
A premiership run. Roosters had their own streak. 8 in a row. They've made the finals. 8
Come
wins
on,
in a
get 'em
row.
out, get 'em out, I wanna
That
watch.
proud record alive. And
Welcome to the stream, everyone. If you've just joined, thank you so much. We had literally an awesome stream yesterday in the Hull derby with Super League. That was bloody awesome game. And Hull KR came out on top. We had about 90 people in the stream, which was brilliant. Right, Panthers coming out. They don't get their music, unfortunately. Oh, the mighty Panthers. That is true. That is true, Cosmic Frog. Pink Panther.
No, he'll be
Yeah.
focused. He still didn't have the 2 tries since last week. Clearly,
Pink Panther, what a
he's real leader of
legend.
this club, as we've seen so many times in games. And he's got to get himself back in order as well to lead this side, to steer them around, to kick well.
I tell you what, obviously with the
So important tonight.
with the
That's his biggest
Rugby
thing.
League Ashes coming over to
How many
England,
times he carries the ball and how dangerous
he is the
ball.
poster
Tonight,
boy
he's
for
got to run the
Australian
ball,
Rugby League
take
for
players
sure.
with him.
So the Panthers something that hasn't been done since your Broncos in 1999, start of season 1.
Mate, Critter Gamer, they're all coming for you now.
Beats out the Roosters.
They're all coming for you.
And what a captain he is for the Roosters. What a player he is for the Roosters. Last week, 204 run metres against the Broncos. He just let them. He picked them up and carried them.
Oh, I still need to do an NRL songs video. That is on the list to do, just so you know.
He's a player in defence and attack.
He's been back to his best this year. You've got the origin ramifications, Dylan Edwards at the other end, and the desperation of this contest. And then what about this for a spicy battle?
This has got both teams, as I said, both teams have been struggling so far this season, considering how well they were last year. Big issues in both teams that has got to be addressed. Game on. Let's go. Also, considering it's a couple of big teams here, not very well packed out in the stadium. Dan Ginane and Kevin Walters are the commentary team today.
Working it back towards the centre. Penrith, their defence has been way off. The Siwa Wong starting every game this year. Working it into Leota. Coming through here, Nat Butcher. He was tremendous.
Yeah, I've got a streaming service that I use, so I'm
Down here,
pirate.
Still building on this Saturday night. Connor Watson with a lovely run out of dummy half and a good opening set here for the Tricolours.
And to be fair, I'm watching on Sky Sports England or UK.
On from the
Huge
inside.
kick. It's high.
Chase.
No, easy mark. Runs into trouble. Roosters pushing up pretty high to start off with.
Been more involved in the play, getting his bearings right. He's a quality player, we all know that. He's so important to this Penrith.
Good day, Kev. Good day.
Their defence.
You absolute ripper.
Alamonte, he's been primarily
Well, you're here for some NRL today.
followed up now by by Yo in game 252. Well handled, but still so hard to put down. Isaiah Yo, almost to halfway.
So both teams with a point to prove for sure. This can hopefully this can kickstart Panthers season. But both teams will be looking for their second win. I think both teams have got one win so far, haven't they, off the top of my head? Let me double check. I know obviously Panthers got their first win in the first game of the season and have failed to win since. Roosters have won 2. But I think if you look at it, if we get one win, it just keeps us in the race because there is so little difference. Bulldogs obviously having an absolute flyer. Storm obviously slipped up. Warriors just beating Broncos, which means they overtake. But you just get a little bit of momentum, and there is plenty of space to catch up with plenty of games still to go. And I think, I think Panthers just desperate now, and so are Roosters. But these bigger players really need to step it up and lead the team. Oh my God, that is such an ugly referee top. Kev, mate, like, do you see Melbourne Demons? What the hell? They've been awful, and then they go and beat Freo. Absolutely insane. Storm losing yesterday. That was a crazy one as well. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to predict anything. Using research and trying to predict accurately with form and players injured and suspended and things like that, home advantage. It's so bloody difficult, and it's not working. Hi, Mark. Hello, mate. Mark does not want Roosters to win. I really... No, he's not driving through. So, if we look at Super Brew, what did I pick for this? I did Panthers to win. Only because I can't see them losing 6 in a row. They probably will now. Take him down, take him down, take him... Just under 5 minutes in, it's looking like a try for Roosters. Ah, bugger. Panthers we just look so unorganised, disorganised, and didn't get across quick enough. How long did that take to get across? They're keeping a line pretty well, but so slow to get across. Wow. I did Panthers by 4. They're going to have a look. They're having a look. Where is feet planted? Try confirmed, yeah. Seems like the commentators are being a little bit biased there with that celebration. Far too slow to get across. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
The hands and the movement that they shifted the ball from the right-hand side of the field quickly across to the left-hand side.
Not good. Hi, doggies. Hello.
Nestled nicely in 6th place, overtaking the great Andrew Eddingshausen and Daniel Tupou, greatest try scorer in Roosters history, and by
mate,
some margin.
Swans we're winning tomorrow.
It hasn't finished well either time.
No, they couldn't get to their kick, really. It was scrappy, wasn't it?
Ian Smith, 5-5 last week against the Broncos. Pretty decent.
Very wide for the kick. Can he make it? Oh, he's bang on. He is bang on. I tell you what, that kicking is what they were missing yesterday in the whole derby. Not a great start for Panthers. Not a great start at all.
from Nawanga Nitawase. That is, his rugby skills have come to the fore again. Now, we've seen glimpses of this with his rugby background and the strength and the guile just to get the ball out the back. That's hard to defend and equally important. Terrific skill there from the centre.
So had a calf problem. That kept him out for a couple of weeks, but a welcome return. Wow.
I think that was, look, I think that was just a little bit sloppy. That was sloppy because, you know, Panthers just did not get across quick enough. It was so slow to shuffle across.
How good is it? I feel like I'm in Queensland.
Footy flicks. Actually, I've been pretty much fine. I've been doing it. I will crack a cider open as soon as I finish. I've gone for today. I've gone for Rockstar Blueberry, sugar-free, obviously. Thank you so much, Kev. Really, really kind of you. Yeah, no, I've started doing it so it's in the corner, and I've been getting away with it. I've not had any issues, at least so far. The problem is I have a copyright strike already at the moment, which is killing my views. But it was from a Polish video that I tried doing. But I tell you what, the copyright strike's absolutely killing views on the channel. It's unbelievable. Happy Easter. I just there for the chocolate. Just there for the Easter chocolate. Gotta love a bit of Cadbury's Easter chocolate. Why does chocolate taste better when it is in the form of an Easter egg? That is a serious question. Whoa, critter gamer, that is mean. Oh, that is cruel. Cruel. Kick a man while he's down, why don't you? Knock on.
Put down Roosters. Put down Roosters. Oh, what an escape.
Roosters are literally... Who was it a knock on for? Was it a knock on...
Catches it well and then tries to for another offload, but just didn't get it. Didn't find its mark.
And of course, Radley playing on the edge, named at 13, but with the change, no Angus Crichton. Radley goes. Mate,
yeah, but you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Easter chocolate is Easter eggs are so much better than normal bars of chocolate. Panthers with the ball, but we've got to get some distance. Got to make some territory. Basically, except Nestle. Nestle Easter eggs are crap. Cadbury's is just so much better than Nestle. Got to make some territory. 3 left and we're still in our own half. Got to go long. Get that distance up. Roosters are doing a pretty good job so far, actually, of pinning Panthers in as well. Making it really, really difficult to get out. Hershey's. I've never actually had Hershey's, but I hear not good things about it. Most American sweets are not great anyway, are they? Very over-processed and artificial.
Oh, that's a hospital pass, and boy, they got away with that, the Roosters. Robert Toyer there cleaning up that mess.
Yeah, definitely.
And now Young back towards the middle. Oh, now the error comes. It's Spencer Leniu. Spencer Leniu in the contest.
I can't believe the Panthers are coming second last. In a 2-horse race, is that not first?
First carry last week, he piloted straight towards Adam Reynolds.
No, I get what you mean. It's crazy, isn't it? The downfall after being so dominant. The downfall, it's insane. It's almost worse than Man City in the Premier League, isn't it? I can compare it to that, but even then, Man City is still 5th. After being so dominant, whereas Panthers are just... It's games they've lost where they should not have lost, or against teams that are so much weaker. It's absolutely crazy. Right, Panthers, we are 15 out. 3 left. Just inside the 10. Come on. Come on. Push, 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 push. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Got to spread it. Got to spread. Spread. One more, one more, one more. One more. Fuck's sake. One more there. On the wing. One more.
It's going to be a penalty, so not just Roosters' ball, but they'll get to put it into touch.
A couple of Penrith players are offside.
That had to be one more across. We had the man on the wing there.
Hugo, he's tall in that three in position. He can get up high and catch those crossfield kicks.
So it seems Kenny deemed to be back.
Was he offside?
Yeah.
Well inside the 10, obviously, and seemed to be the one in front of Nathan Cleary.
So we've literally just given up 30 metres, 40 metres pretty much.
Last week.
So that's a real shame because Mitch has been terrific. Late start
Well,
of the season.
nearly 12 minutes gone, and that was the first proper attack by Panthers, and it did not quite go the way it should. As I said, should have been one more offload, one more pass. Stolen. Stolen by Panthers. I think he he is playing. Yeah, Cleary is playing.
They were down 22-0, so there was not much he could do. Obviously a very different situation tonight.
I do find with NRL versus Super League, there's a lot more NRL. There's a lot more just charging forward, a lot less agility. There's a lot more agility, I think, in Super League, which adds to the diversity in the game. Whereas pretty much with NRL, everyone is a brick shithouse and runs and storms towards you. I think that's the biggest difference here between NRL and Super League. So you get big crunches with both, to be fair. He's gone for a kick on the last. No, come on. It's poor again. Panthers really now just need to keep them in their own half at least, just to reset with another 6.
Cleary dominating with his kicking, but he's been given much space tonight to do that.
There's loads of space, just not utilising it.
On the Panthers half.
Yeah, the Islanders. Now, granted, you still get, the Islanders and the Aussies and that over in the Super League. Obviously, with certainly with, for example, what's his face getting sent off yesterday, who was an Aussie. But I like the difference. You're still getting the meaty challenges in Super League, but they're not all the same size, which they pretty much are in NRL. Hi, Seer Culture. How's JWH in the Super League? Who's JWH? Can you spell that out? I assume it's a player.
Teams have been attacking.
Oh, a knock on.
I think it's a roll ball, is it?
Knock on.
Right, play the ball error. Play the ball. And again, we see things from Penrith.
Error from Panthers.
That we just haven't seen for the last few years.
No. And fair enough on the turnover as well. It's not a penalty, it's a turnover. You've got to put your foot on the ball. You must place your foot on
That
the
is
ball.
sloppy
Don't lie
mistakes.
between your legs and look like you've got it.
That is sloppy mistakes. Really, really is.
Yeah, a good place for the Roosters to start.
I tell you what, we are seeing some decent rugby league in the Super League this year. Really is. Oh yes, he played really well yesterday. Jared Warrior-Hargreaves. Yeah, no, he had a decent game yesterday. Because it's his last year before he retires, isn't it? And he's doing all right. He played well yesterday. He did. I think he's enjoying life at KR at the moment.
Edwards there along with Martin. The Roosters.
So I just needed the face to the name.
With footwork. No offload. Again, it was Martin involved in the tackle. To the right. Tedesco. The kick.
Oh, God.
Oh. Edwards got there first. And that's a line dropout.
Well,
Jesus, line dropout. That was close. That was really, really close.
controls that in goal area. He was back deep enough knowing that if Tedesco put the kick in, he had it covered. He's got great speed.
I don't. This is not great so far from Panthers. Sloppy mistakes.
Not sure
A little bit lazy.
that kick was on because he didn't have a full chase team down the ground.
The problem is we're blaming we're blaming the referees and we're making excuses.
On that occasion, and Young has knocked it on, and that's a tremendous effort from Tom Jenkins, and the joy
Christ.
on the Panthers have come across to celebrate. They sense that's a big moment of this contest.
Well, it is a big moment, Dan. There's a mismatch.
A big moment in this contest. We're still trapped in our own bloody quarter.
Pressure on Dominic Young, and he got the right result. He caught it fairly and just lost it there. Lost it forward.
Hi, Ben.
Penrith scrum feed.
I'm also suffering with really bad hay fever. Even after having tablets, I am dying. So ignore me when my nose is sniffly.
This here is Luke Gavin.
That hurts. Late right shoulder into the ribs there. Not late, it was perfectly fair. But that does hurt.
There's Henry now. On tackle 3, goes one out. Yo.
Yeah, Kev, it's
A halves player and his pass.
cats are struggling, aren't they?
In the middle, Leota.
The big cats are struggling.
And Leota is going to be closed down. Pretty good set though from Penrith.
Just need a little bit of momentum, getting them pushed back.
Cleary putting it up.
Who do I go for in the NRL?
Tall timber that is
Penrith,
and it comes away
Panthers.
now for
Saw them in the grand final in 2023, and that is now my team. I've actually got a shirt coming, which is exciting.
He's done that. He's played rugby sevens. 11 tests for the Wallabies.
Hello, Flip Clip.
In the rugby league,
Hello.
he was confident right from the get-go. That round 27 game against South last year, he'd been playing the game not just through his childhood, which he did, but just continuously. Now he's
I thought Critter Gamer. I thought I have to be a bit of a glory hunter because most teams I support do not win. Teams like my Southampton and things, and yeah.
over halfway they go. Lenu looking for the quick play the ball. So set completed. Zavala.
Set complete. It's high.
He's got Edwards
Easy
right
enough
out
to
from
mark.
his own line. The chase is pretty good, but Edwards almost breaks the mark.
Good distance. Good distance by Edwards. Well done.
That's more like what we've seen from him the last 4 or 5 years.
Lower pit down to you.
Thank you very much, Flip Clip. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Damage to the knee, he's off his scans.
That's a real blow. That's going to be 4 to 6, you would think. Thank you, Lara.
3 to go.
Ball Cleary.
He's going long.
Tackle 4.
Long and low.
Here for field position.
I like that. I like that. Just gaining field position before they could get back. And now Roosters. Oh, he slipped.
That's the reward for
That's good. That's good by Panthers. Little slip, so it's a little bit fortunate for us. But putting pressure on, and now Roosters are
Double it up with another tackle.
5-6 metres out off their try. Mate, Kev, my picks are shocking. This is the point, even with bloody research, right, deep research, it's still going wrong with my tips, mate. I just don't know what to do.
100 metres. Been a strong man up front for the Roosters. Tedesco. Oh, it almost opened up. He saw Martin. And
One more left for Roosters. Got to press quick.
wasn't there for the,
Assume they're going to go long for a kick.
the efforts of
Gone long for a kick, yeah.
could have been a real problem for Penrith. Edwards. Confidence to be high after that last run.
Bang.
Boy, it's tense, isn't it? Here?
It is. It is, and you expect that.
It is tense. Commentators are actually pretty spot on today. At least they're talking some sense. It is pretty tense because
Second time start.
it's almost like Panthers aren't opening up. They're not going full pelt. They're not pushing. They're not driving.
Off the bench tonight.
It's yeah. They're not.
Mark Cleary.
unless they wanting to go late game, they're not opening up Roosters. They're not playing wide. They're not spreading play, and it's pretty disappointing so far. On the last one more for. What are they doing? Ah, Flip Clip, thank you so much. That's really, really kind of you, mate. That's really kind. Dziękuję. Dzięki. Thank you so much. Have a lovely Easter too. Get yourself some nice Easter chocolate in. That's what you want to do. As we've already discussed, Easter chocolate from Chocolate Eggs is the best. Much better than normal chocolate. Thank you so much.
Not in an even formation and thought he could expose it.
What is going on, man? What is going on?
And almost straight, and was straight past Sorensen. Cover there, important. Watson.
This is sort of how Panthers played in the first 3 quarters of the game in the grand final in 23. It was just cautious. It was slow. It just wasn't great. So let's hope we get a similar outcome. But knock on. They're going with a video assistant. Doggies, I've never had Hershey's, but I hear nothing but negative about Hershey's. All right, so we've gone to the video assistant.
It looked like he was losing a handle on this ball, but no, sir.
No, he got a boot to it, didn't he?
Let's have a look.
Tedesco on side. It looks like he certainly will be.
He literally just dropped the ball on the floor.
He's trying to pass. Now,
Was it not forward?
We're going to have to get a close-up there. Well, it's a pass, so I guess that can't be overturned.
It was a pass. It looked like he just bloody dropped it. It's forward anyway.
So now what happens after this kick as Edwards eyeballs?
He couldn't get out of the way, could he?
I don't think penalty try, but
Edwards couldn't get out of the way, could he?
that's probably sin bin.
What?
What do you say, Kev?
I think it's got to be sin bin. Yeah, I mean, can Edwards
holds his line?
He's literally stopping it. Oh, come on.
No, it's clear.
Well, I get what the bunker's
What
saying.
is he meant to do?
Edwards couldn't move his line. He was coming hard. It's different to reaching out or sticking an arm out. He just went virtually straight ahead.
Clean possession is taken by Penrith, and the tackle is complete in the field of play.
And that makes that last play so much more valuable. They managed to miraculously get to the field of play.
Well, the players know, Dan. They normally know what's going on out there.
I get a sense Jared Sutton knew as well, but he thought, let's not take any chances.
No harm in checking.
But he was going to let that all
Strange. I literally, it potentially looked like a forward pass. I think the referees have got that spot on, because how was Edwards meant to get out of the way of that? He wasn't intentionally getting in the way. You know, you could see he was stopping himself. He was trying to get his foot on the ball as well. Correct decision. You can't fault that. I don't know why the commentators are so shocked. I thought the commentators were doing a good job.
And there's been a momentum shift here, perhaps, with that non-action on Tedesco going to ground and the penalty to Penrith.
Yeah, well, the game just slowed a bit, didn't it? They all taking a breath. That's gone up high there from White.
So he'll go and report nothing more from the Fahu White. But it gets Penrith out from...
I tell you, if we're still on chocolate, we're literally discussing chocolate today. If you're talking about chocolate as well, like I like peanut butter. So if anyone has watched, today's video of me taste testing, so we had the peanut butter bombs. If I compare them to Reese's, which I don't mind, but Reese's is granularly. It's really sugary. It's not great. These peanut butter bombs were brilliant. They were smooth and delicious. And I think that's the difference.
Exploring. Oh, that's a crucial tackle down low for Ketty. With Kenny to Lungy. Again, can't find someone to link up with. Last tackle here for Penrith. Lynch, oh, 6 more tackles. 6 more tackles. Hence why Lindsay Smith just charges into them. Comes to Kenny. On for Yo. Papali'i. Great run, Papali'i. He's almost there. Kenny. Yo. Oh, driven into the ground. Bread and butter for Radley. Right side again. Cleary. Edwards. Surely. Yes. Alamotti.
Right in the middle.
scores.
That's what we want. That's what we want.
Penrith
Back in the game.
on the board.
Well, you said it in the
Sorry,
comment,
multitasking.
shift from the turnover on that last play and the Panthers. Well, that's more like the Panthers we know.
Listen to this crowd.
That is true. Panthers were wearing black.
That what happened at the other end was ignored. Kevin, I don't want to be a party pooper.
We will take that. We will take that.
I'm sure he got the ball down, but boy, he was close. Anyway, let's take in this replay.
Yeah, it was nice work. So customary from there. Try confirm.
See, look, the difference there, the difference there was we actually played that final ball. That final ball to the wing,
Get that quick play the ball and let
finally did it. And that has just made the difference.
do their stuff.
We've had the opportunities already to do this, and look, you're just overloading.
Out front,
And it
Alamotti,
worked a treat.
scorer, isn't he? He's got 5 tries now this
There we go.
for the Panthers on that right wing.
Do you also give English lessons? I do not. I do not. Although I speak brilliant English.
Know him in the NRL as a centre at Canterbury and then in his first year at Penrith.
To be fair, I haven't had a Polish lesson in months, and I really need to.
Well, I mean, the hand.
Pretty close there.
I'm not sure his coach would have loved that, but he got it down. He knows.
Hi,
he knows
Max.
how to finish a try.
But would you agree? That's more like the Penrith we've used
Oh,
to see.
absolutely.
These commentators ain't half moaning.
Up here in the com box, we knew what was happening.
Gotta make it.
You've defend
Gotta
very
convert.
hard
Got
on
to
the
convert.
Crowd may be complaining and maybe justified.
A little bit tougher for Cleary because it's on his right foot going across the face of the goal.
That opened the door for Penrith, and they finally went through. It's not as if they haven't had chances. So Cleary, 15 from 17 this year.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Bang! Straight down the middle. Amazing how he did that without getting any bend on the ball. Wow, what a kick. Very, very good. Back in the game, 6-6.
Makes any try look even prettier.
Well, that's a training run for the Panthers. That's how they do it at training. And they transfer that into the game. Just looks so crisp, and the movement of all the players in sync. Beautiful football.
I tell you what, the Crows GWS game was a little bit low scoring, wasn't it? That was proper low scoring game today.
We know that.
Well, they're not playing like a team that's lost 5 games in a row. I can tell you that. There's lots of confidence out there. And that's what, I guess, Cleary and Edwards and Yo, Martin, that's what they bring.
Powerful run here, which gets Penrith over the 20. This is a terrific start for Papali'i. He's been starting games, but now used as a weapon off the bench.
Yeah, and he's trimmed his hair off, and he looks mean and ready to go, Dan, doesn't he?
But the anti-Samson is a biblical reference for Easter. Now, Martin followed up
Another carry.
by Papali'i. Yeah, he might have been happy
Much,
about
much
starting
better.
off the bench.
We've really got to press on this now. We really, really do.
All that quality, Cleary. Got the little bump there. Oh, hello, Alamotti. Bats it back. Oh, Roosters got away with that as Radley had that come off his leg, and Tupou falling on the ball.
Oh, look at this Panthers.
Penalty, high tackle. Jeez, that's again un-Penrith-like. They were ready to load up and really pour the pressure on.
Well, they did load up, didn't they? It was brilliant defence off the line. No Wong and no Wick. Glassay got caught in it all, didn't he? Look. Oh, high.
So Papali'i on the board.
Kev, that's a good response, yeah. You excelled in English
It's the
at
Roosters
school.
get out of their defensive area with a
To be fair, I need some lessons in PT gaming. I I haven't played a game in ages. There's games. Oh no, actually, I have. I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Teenager Blake Steep played in all the games this year for the Roosters. 10th game of first grade. Lenu, he's been handled pretty well so far by the Panthers. They know all about Spencer. Comes here, Smith, early ball, Radley. Oh, he's lost the ball. That's a win for Liam Martin and co. There were plenty in that tackle.
We'll take that. We'll take that. It's looking more positive. Looking more positive now. Hopefully this is that try going to give us a little bit more momentum here.
Cleary was the one attacking the ball. Victor's come up with a spill there. Shot clock, we're up here, boys. 10 seconds.
So 12 short of halfway. The Roosters coughing that one up, and Penrith. Oh no, Scott Sorensen, who's had a torrid runner with injuries over the last few years.
Yes, his fingers are being held there, aren't they?
Comes off, and that looks pretty, well, perhaps concerning. He hasn't come off the field yet, though. He's hugging that sideline. And dislocated finger. And straight back in, Scott Sorensen. That'll hurt tomorrow, won't it, Kev?
Oh, I think, well, yeah. Chocolates will fix that there.
Talungi with the run. Oh, he's lost the ball. So Steep comes away with it. And Penrith now miss out on a chance late in that set. We already had a golden point game tonight. Every chance this at least will go down to the wire, the way it's played out so far. Ooh, Tedesco. Superb start to the night for him. And gets 6 more.
I've never played Skyrim. Never played Skyrim, so I don't know. Literally, everyone's now playing computer games at the same time.
Start of the night, one apiece now. And hit up here from Steep. Zavala. Not overplaying his hand. On to Lenu. And again, numbers in the tackle. 3 of them were there, a 4th if needed. Watson out of dummy half. He splashes off Liam Martin and makes it to the 20. He's such a live wire. 2 plays left. Left is where they've been attacking. That's where they go.
They're playing it one more. Luckily, there we go. Luckily that time, Panthers a little bit more organised and compacted that top left side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that a knock on?
Penrith come down with it. And it's a penalty here. McLean went up there.
Got a penalty.
You can see on the screen mid-air the tackle.
That's why you need three monitors, mate, or at least 2.
That's what did him in.
When he couldn't get the ball, he wrapped his arms around. And
Last question. What do you think about the Man United versus Lyon game? That was insane. I was out in the evening, so I only got back to watch extra time. I thought Man United have cocked this right up, haven't they? You know, being in the lead 2 up, then 2 down, then 4-2 down, and to win it was insane. And I'm not a fan of Man United. Really not a fan of Man United, but what a finish to that game. That was insane, right?
Okay, we don't have a 14th man situation here. It just sounds like we've got the 2 replacements.
Well, technically there was 14.
Yeah, so there might be more on that. Because Sorensen, never came off the field. Penrith, 4 tackles gone. Cleary out to Yo. There was a time back in your day, actually, Kev, which is not all that long ago. That was an automatic 2 points gone if you won the game. But it's not so cut and dried now. That's a contest that comes away from the Wanganita Was there. Getting a few fortunate bounces near their end, the Roosters.
Yeah, Liam Martin on that occasion up for the Panthers, but couldn't quite grab it. They've just gone up another level, haven't they? Ooh, look at this. The Panthers defence.
8 minutes, just over 8 minutes left of the half. It's not been the most exciting games. I've got to be honest with you. It's not been the most exciting of games, and I don't think the quality has been there. And it probably sums up why both teams you know, are near the bottom, / pretty much at the bottom. There's been a lack of creativity, if I'm honest. So yeah, it's it is still pretty disappointing from Panthers. We haven't really done a lot. That was the first nice little play there, but it's been errors, a few errors going on.
Edwards brings it back. I don't want to be overhyping this, but we better not understate that. 14 men on the field, that does usually bring some problems. So right now, as Lara told us,
it's true. That's the only positive. That is the only positive at the moment. It is a tight game, not as tight as how the Broncos Warriors game finished up with a golden goal, but yeah, at least it's not a blowout, so that's a positive.
Cleary. Edwards. Lindsay Smith. This is tackle number 5. A bit slow motion.
I agree, Kev. You know, I think both teams lacking that creativity, lacking the energy. I think both teams are pretty cautious. Then, you know, they're not spreading play. I think they both know that they really cannot afford to lose. That's a big thing. And yeah, I think it's a difficult position both teams are in, because, for example, Panthers could open up, but they could open up their defence at the same time as trying to create chances and it go wrong. And I suppose the same thing can happen with Roosters. And Roosters are certainly being the better attacking team. Uh-oh. Oh! Thank God for that. Oh. Wow. We got fortunate there.
Well, you could set something brewing here, Dan, just before half-time. Both teams
Hi, Cal.
chasing tries. They shifted to the right. It's great performance here from Young down the sideline, but he had to kick infield. And Tedesco, the ball bouncing.
You'd be pretty knackered after back-to-back grannies. Yes, that's very true. It's hard to sustain, right? Hard to sustain that quality. Just over 5 left of the half.
It really, we've been saying tight and tense. Yep. It's just been set for set for a lot of this. With both sides knowing the stakes here. Roosters trying to get their 3rd win of the season, and the Panthers just trying to get a win. Less than 5 to go in this low-scoring first half. Edwards. That's going to need to be treated. 40-20 attempt from Cleary.
He's not going to make it. Going for the 40-20, but not made it. Nowhere near making it, to be fair.
Behind the ball, behind Dan. Nice catch.
They're the hard ones.
Yeah, they are.
Running back mid-wicket. Roosters is going through their tackles here. Roosters with 9 offloads, by the way. So even though it talk about being tight and tense, they haven't been afraid to chance their hand.
I think, if anything, Roosters have certainly been the more positive team. Look at this, just the way they've been attacking. They've certainly been more positive than Panthers. Going up and over. Possibly a bit too long. Bit too long.
20-meter tap, 7 tackle set. And now comes to Edwards. And Edwards,
Oh, God.
This is unpenalized.
Just mistake after mistake. What are they doing?
The grass there, Edwards. He's disappointed with himself.
And a little bit of momentum they had there just been lost. But still 7 tackle set.
I think there's points before half-time, Dan. I'm not sure who's going to grab it.
This is frustrating watching them. It is frustrating watching them.
Can't shake off White. Yo. Lost the ball. Oh, your man, Lasalu. Involved in the penalty.
I think we got lucky.
Now,
Or did we?
What was going to be a knock-on and a chance for the Roosters is a serious chance for Penrith.
That is fortunate. That is bloody fortunate for us.
Here we go.
That is very, very fortunate. With 2 minutes 40 left, 30 out, all the 6 tackles remaining.
He's been good
It's
pup.
just over 20 out now. Come on, drive forward, drive forward. Get that distance first. Get the distance. It's just not. It's not that positive, is it? It's not that positive. It's not that aggressive.
It's and Talangi again, not quite in sync with the men near him. Only tackle 3. Down the middle they go.
Come on, come on, come on. 2 left.
That's solid defence from White on Papali'i.
2 left. 5 out.
Cleary at the line.
1 more. 1 more.
Comes to Alabama.
There we go. That's what I'm saying.
Panthers had their second try. A big one.
It's that final offload. It's that final offload that with that first attempt earlier on in the half, they didn't do.
See that unfolding, tackle by tackle.
But
Cleary.
that is fantastic. That is fantastic. The zigzag play with the passes, very, very good. And clearly, they didn't have enough men. Look at this. Roosters, oh, man, just drew in 2 players.
Inside shoulder there.
That's better. That is better.
Pretty comfortable stuff.
Yeah, look, it's just simple play from the Panthers.
That was
Set up.
easy.
As soon as
That
they got
was
the defence,
easy.
they kicked it out. They knew what was happening.
Look at this. He just took out 3 and 6. 1 player, just an overlap. Just missing out 1 player. That's decent. That's decent.
And for all the praise we've given to Wanganita-Waza, not just tonight, but over these few weeks, there have been occasions where they've found him out defensively.
Yeah, well, that's clearly an area where they're targeting tonight. 2 tries. Was just waiting for this to be confirmed, the try.
I don't think it needs to be confirmed, does it?
If it is and when it is, it should be. Nathan Cleary.
Dum, 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 dum.
Confirmed try, so
Right.
Cleary walks back now.
Can we get another decent conversion by Cleary?
Now, Nathan Cleary here.
Game is, the first half is pretty much done.
All the records at the end, you would imagine, but this one is a pretty good one. A club that's been going for nearly 60 years, and he has 1,500.
Come on, Nathan.
Points.
Wow. If he gets this, he is the top
Noosa.
most points for Panthers.
Knowing this day was going to happen pretty soon. Here is Cleary, and he has got it. And Nathan Cleary is the greatest point scorer
Wow.
in Penrith history.
What about
Well, there you go.
amazing stuff
You have all
from
witnessed history. Everyone, including myself, has witnessed history. Nathan Cleary with a little kind of smirk, the top scorer in Penrith Panthers history. And that was probably coming, wasn't it? That was coming.
Record holder.
And the funny thing is, he's not even bloody old.
To play
That's what's insane. He is not even old.
about 6 more years, and he could really give Cameron Smith a run for his money. But that's such a
He's
value.
27 years old. That's what's crazy. 27 years old.
Way off that one.
I want to know what the NRL top scorers is. What is the NRL top scorers all time? Cameron Smith, 2,786. He is the top scorer.
Anywhere near their best, but
Yeah, he can make that, can't he?
lead. It's only
He can make that for sure. Nathan Cleary is currently, is he 18th?
is tonight the night they get the
Yeah, Cleary is 18th. And he's got a few years left in him. He's certainly going to make the top 10 at least.
thinking about Tedesco.
For sure. Well, there is the first half complete.
Have the lead, 12 points to 6.
Oh, he's a strange looking bloke, but he's okay.
Isaiah Papali'i, he's been bleeding for a while. Let's have a listen here.
I think I follow it, but I'm more AFL, to be fair, because
Intense opening
I've
quarter.
committed more to AFL.
Panthers are in the lead. How'd you see it?
Yeah, it was tense. I thought, got a bit of cycle footy, and both teams were playing, I guess, pretty conservative, but coming with a few good stops when they put on their good shape, and we were able to get a try at the end.
So I'm just listening
pretty
to
happy overall.
Cleary.
Definitely got more levels we can go to.
We With that goal, you're now the all-time greatest point scorer for Penrith. That's pretty special.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. You know, it's become home for me. And
He's playing that down.
it's a bigger task to do.
Luck in the second.
Cheers, thank you.
He is very much playing that down, isn't he? Right, let me turn the sound down because those adverts are going to hit me. I'm more worried about the music adverts for the copyright. I'm going to do the quick spiel. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. It's the basic thing you can do just to support. If for example, if you don't have access to the game, at least you're getting it down in the corner. But mate, he's younger than me. It's painful. He looks older than me though. That's the funny thing. Yeah, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already for more watch-alongs this season, and with our Super Brew tipping competitions each week. If you want to support the channel, you can become a channel member. You can go to asweare.space to check out our merchandise, buy me a coffee, or you can do a super chat. The goal is 10 super chats, okay? The goal is 10. Even if it is $1, £1, one zloty, whatever currency it is, just one, just so it allows me to keep the lights on, because mostly I am not making ridiculous amounts from these live streams, and when they last like 3 hours, yeah, but I do it because I love it. So if anyone wants to support me, there are multiple ways to support me. Thank you to those who have already supported. Kev, you are amazing. Buy me a coffee. And hang on. Oh, God, hang on. My stream's going funny. And also Flip Clip, thank you so much as well, mate, for doing the super chat. Thank you so much if you're still in, guys. I am going to pop toilet break. So if you have adverts on, then you are going to get an advert, basically, hopefully. So thank you so much. Advert coming. And go get yourself a drink. Go get yourself the toilet break. Go. Advert. Boom.
You'll see things differently now. It's free to sell on eBay. Don't even think about it. eBay, things people love.
Have you heard that you can play bingo 75 and 90 on Happy Tiger? Join the fun for 25p a ticket and enjoy a new bingo round every 5 minutes. And as the numbers are drawn, your tickets will be filled in automatically, almost with a chance to win the mega prize of £2,500. It's easy, it's fun, and you can play bingo wherever you want. Simply search for Happy Tiger Bingo and join the roaring fun today.
No matter how cancer affects us, life is worth racing for. Every step makes a difference. Join us today at raceforlife.org. You'll see things differently now. It's free to sell on eBay. Don't even think about it. eBay, things people love.
Get £8 off at selected restaurants on Just Eat. Use code April8 now.
Did somebody say just please?
On Vinted, everything is new again. So sell with ease and earn again and again. Don't wear it, sell it. This is life. Signature quality. Expert crafted. At a comforting 15-year guarantee. Life is about the company you keep. The Cotswold Company sale is now on.
Gusto presents our biggest menu ever, featuring 10-minute meals, global cuisines, family classics, all with fresh ingredients. It's bigger, better, tastier. You haven't taken into account the value of this food. Now with over 500 recipes to choose from every month, which is beyond reasonable. Sign up now for 50% off your first box. Visit gusto.co.uk.
I've returned. Well, so a good turnaround for Panthers, 6-12 up. Two basically tries that are very, very similar how they did it for sure. Just exposing the wings and the flanks of Roosters, and that is more of what Panthers should be doing after they got over the mistakes and slow build-up play. Then much better. Renegade, mate. It's either the ad blockers or it's premium. But I just so you know, Kev, I've got my cider ready for after I've finished. We're going for Marks and Spencer's. Marks and Spencer's, the posh supermarket. Devon Orchard. There you go. Devon Orchard, infused with elderflower. Yeah, that is fancy stuff. That is some fancy cider. Let's see what's happening in AFL at the moment. Richmond, second quarter, Richmond are winning 29-26. Some very, very interesting games. In AFL, wow. Demons managed to beat Freo 107-97. Crazy. And it was partly, well, Freo were chasing in that last quarter. Crows beat GWS 52-34. That is basically an AFLW result. Very, very low scoring indeed. That must have been very dull. Very, very dull. So not great for Giants there, but good for Crows getting back on winning form. Strange results. Very, very strange results indeed. In both AFL and AFL and NRL. Well, I will give you. I've still got that much left of this. Premium is the way to go. It's ridiculous. It's the one thing I pay for, and that's YouTube Premium. I get Amazon Prime for free because I got it with my life insurance, or at least mostly free. Yeah. Oh, that does look quite good. Just need a hose, bottle of water. Oh, I'm tempted to buy that. Star Life Power. I'm looking at that. See that? That looks good. Star Life Power Washer. It does look quite good. Without having a hose, that's amazing. Star Life Power Washer by JML. They do love. How much though? 50 quid. It's a bargain. That is an absolute bargain. Wow. Good old JML. They do really weird stuff. And the adverts are really weird. Wow. That's decent. That is decent. 50 quid. Reaches up to 30 feet. Peak pressure is 40 bar. Wow. I'm saving that. And I do have a power washer. But it's, yeah, you got to attach it to the hose. And then if I need to go to the front of the house, we kept rabbits scoreless last night. Yes, the Bulldogs are doing really well. They're doing really well. Now 4 points clear at the top of the table. See, Kev, I tried watching the Fallout show and I probably got about 3 episodes in and I got bored. It's not done it for me. Whereas Prime has got some good stuff like The Last of Us is back. That's quite good. Bloody gusto. What is it with these little meal boxes? If I get a meal box, I don't really want to cook. I just want to stick it in a microwave or an oven. Or the air fryer. We get paid more from Premium, to be fair. Yeah, we do get paid more from Premium, which is even better. Craven the Hunter.
The Penrith Panthers arm in arm here at Allianz Stadium again, entering a very important half of football for them. 12-6 they lead. It hasn't been pretty, but it's been effective. 2 tries to Paul Alamotti. And we just were treated off air, and we won't replay it, Kevin Walters, because it is gruesome. Scott Sorensen is one tough operator.
Nice little team huddle. Right, let's get out there, guys. Let's get the sound back on for the second half.
The pain is starting to set in, but it won't bother him. And the Roosters, they might be down on the scoreboard, but right in the thick of this contest.
Well, they certainly are, but it's been a really improved performance from the Panthers. Haven't had too many...
Yeah. Fallout TV shows made for... I never played the game. I didn't play the game.
And a couple of nice tries, and this is a very even contest.
Joe, it's such a nice stadium. Such a nice stadium. Really is. It's such a shame not to see it full, though. Oh, just seeing how many players give that little kid a high five. One did. Archie, hello, mate. Come on, Panthers. Come on, the Waz. The Pars.
Dylan Edwards, he's got both try assists for Penrith.
Yeah, and the running meter's up as well, up around 100 for 40 minutes of football. That's more like the Dylan Edwards we know. He looks focused and ready to go in this second half.
The incumbent Blues fullback, of course, and back from injury. Roosters still looking for their first win here this year.
Crazy they haven't won at home. Crazy they haven't won at home.
Continues his excellent form. He's been a danger every time he's run it.
Yeah, he certainly has, Dan. And the backbone of this Roosters side, it's been a great battle of the fullbacks, and it's clear in my head. I know the forwards...
I love how the coach is Ivan Cleary for Panthers.
Bearing on the outcome of this game. Already 2 try assists for Edwards. Well, Tedesco can score tries. He can also set them up. So expect him to be fighting hard in this second half as well.
It might be April. It might be Easter Saturday. There's the tough one. Scott Sorensen. He's had plenty of injuries over his career and persevered. But even though it's so early in the year, a very big 40 minutes for the
Right, let's go. Gotta push now. We've got to win this. Got to win this. Got to get some more points on the board. Really, really do. Game on. Big second half incoming here, I reckon.
So far, They've conceded 22 or more in every game this year, but only the 6 to this point. Kenny.
I won't tell you how many hours I spent playing Dota 2, Kev, because that was quite a lot. That was in the thousands.
Yo. Great straight run again. A very good opening set from Penrith. Now, that's off the fat part of the ball from Cleary. And Tedesco has to step
Push, push,
himself.
push. Little slip up there.
The two come together with the help of one more.
Well, he nearly caught that behind his back there, and he's going that well, Tedesco. That was a beautiful kick from Cleary. The belly of the ball, as you said, was floating through the air, but Tedesco, very safe, as you'd expect from someone who's been so good for so long.
Tupou. Bradley wearing 13, but has been playing on the edge right from the get-go here.
I think Roosters are going to have to kick long here. Last tackle. Are they? They're not even at the halfway, so they're going to go long for the kick. Straight to Edwards' arms. Let's go. Push, push, push. Roosters are up pretty quick, though. They are formed pretty quick, pretty high up. Certainly making it a little bit harder for Panthers. I think it's going to be a game of territory at the moment, and who slips up first.
Isaac Tungle is into the contest. That's because Luke Garner's off with a HIA at the moment. From Trent Robinson, he just said, let's not give the Panthers leg ups with penalties. Discipline has to be high in the second half. Stay in the grind. He's liking the contest. Lots of live footy.
Thank you, Lara. Yeah, only 3 penalties to 2 in favour of Penrith, but they've all seemed significant. With Lindsay Smith to the 30-metre line. Last call. Cleary, time to really set this kick up here. Tupou on the 10. Great catch, but was someone taken out? They certainly were. Penrith penalty.
Penrith penalty. That's good. That's what I'm saying. It was first to slip up. First to slip up, and it's potentially Roosters that have slipped up first. Obstructing a kick chase. So we'll take that. We will take that.
They scored a penalty, obviously. Big 2 points here.
He just stood there, didn't he? Stood there in the way.
From touch. Should get this Cleary. Should.
Going for the kick. So taking the penalty kick, good idea. It just pushes 8 points clear then, doesn't it?
You're a commentator.
Now I'm trying to remember what I did. I did Panthers by 4. So if they keep an 8-point win, then that's good. Then that's really, really good. And that is certainly take that. I love how the commentators are now talking about Easter eggs, for Christ's sake. Cleary, 3 kicks out of 3. Can he do it? Yes. What kicking today. Very good kicking from Cleary. Good. 8 points clear. That is a decent point difference that you want. Still plenty of time in the game left, though. Plenty of time in the game left. For both teams, unfortunately.
The Battle of the West. Tigers, Eels. Mitch Moses back. That's a totally different Parramatta outfit with him back. And, of course, the response from Benji's men. What a turbulent week out there at Concord. Every NRL game live and ad-free during play right here on Fox League, and that's one of the big ones in season.
Live and ad-free, yeah, but you got to pay for it in the first place.
At 4, and then, of course, you've got NRL 360. They'll have plenty to dissect out of that one. Straight up. Always a big Easter Monday here on Fox League.
Gotta love Easter football, right?
Sounds like with your chalky eggs.
They're obsessed about chocolate eggs now, aren't they? Obsessed by chocolate eggs.
Papa Leaky has been so busy since coming into this contest. Now, Simon run here, Isaac Tungle. Confidence would have been dented, dropped to the bench this week, but good start for him. Cleary, short side. And Wanganita-Waza up to the task on that occasion. Back for Edwards. Penrith looking much more in control than perhaps we've seen in previous weeks. In control of their game at least, with Cleary now on the last. Bradley and Cleary came together, but nothing really doing there. As Tupou again the target. And the Roosters will start just outside their 10.
It's been a good start from both teams, hasn't it?
Well, they say it's been a good start from both. Careful, yeah, there's the high. There's the high.
Getting a penalty for a high tackle.
The funny thing is, he knew as soon as it was very accidental. As soon as he's like, yeah, sorry, my bad. He knew it as soon as he made that high. And we probably didn't want that because it's now just giving Roosters a chance to get it out. Just allowing them to just get that ball forward.
Get the sense they needed that, don't you?
Yeah.
Just the Penrith were just doing things their way. Great charge, this. So the Roosters start effectively inside Penrith territory.
Hey, Cal, I believe more in the Easter Bunny than bloody God.
The best form of his career these early weeks of the season.
At least we've got Easter eggs to prove the existence of the Easter Bunny. All right, come on, think about it.
So three big units get the ball rolling here for the Roosters as they close in on the 20. Centre field, slow play the ball. Radley backing into them. They've looked more dangerous on the left, but it's going to come to the right on this occasion here with Smith. On here, Savala, quick hands, chance, back into traffic.
Luckily went back into traffic. A massive 50-metre gain. Up and over. Did he get blocked? Wow. We got to see that replay again. So we have down the other end obstruction, basically. Was there an obstruction there? No. No, Cleary didn't know anything about the player going. The previous one where where Panthers got the penalty, that was intentional. There was no intention there at all. Good call from the referee. Good call from the referee. Got to give him that.
Great kick.
He certainly has found space. Tupou's got to get his skates on. He's going to look up and see Liam Martin.
Exactly, Crit Gamer. Exactly, mate. There is evidence for the Easter Bunny, isn't there?
Yeah, they've clicked into 2024 mode, haven't they?
And there's even evidence for Santa Claus because, you know, presents under the tree. Who puts them there? Santa Claus. It's obvious. Oh, thanks, Kev. Thank you, mate. I've literally had one so far already. I've had one. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. You're far too kind. Far too kind. That's 2 from the target. So if anyone else wants to donate even $1, £1, would be greatly appreciated. Watching football. Actually, this isn't football. This is rugby league. I'm sorry. I can't do the whole calling this football. Watching rugby league with you guys makes my morning. It makes my morning. We want more tries. I wanted to stay close because I did Panthers by 4. And I could really do with a close score. So I did Panthers by 4 for the Super Brew. I need something to go right with the tipping competitions. It's been a disaster so far. Right, 2 left. Gonna get some distance in a second. One more kick. Good. One kick now. I want low. Long and low. No, he's going high. Pressing up though with the chase. I want long and low. And if you're gonna go high, a little bit shorter.
Dan, the Panthers.
Tough run. And we've got players bothered by this for the Roosters, and it looks like it will bring about some action. So
I know. It's not football, is it? It's not football. I don't understand why this would ever be called football. It's like literally, it's like the NRL being, the NFL, sorry, being called football. It's like what? It's not, is it?
And no penalty, it looks like.
To be fair, at least they kick it a little bit more than they do in NFL.
Roosters. That was all bunker. They had a good look at that.
He's right, ready to go. Tough game, rugby league.
When I was a child, and me and my friends got Easter eggs, we would do sort of wrestling moves on them, like the people's elbow on the Easter egg to break it.
Tell you what, this continues.
Forward.
These fans are gonna throw
Forward.
the patch jackets on the
Must be
field.
the camera angle.
Now it comes across here to Nafahu White. Good crowd here on this Saturday night.
It's not a good crowd. What are you talking about?
There's the high kick from
That is the one thing the commentators have got wrong. The
pass to McLean.
Go on, drive. Good distance. That is one thing that the crowd, the commentators have got wrong. It's not a very good crowd because there are so many empty seats. It is a Saturday night. What else are people doing on a Saturday night? You know, it's not exactly like both teams have ridiculous distance to travel because it's Sydney versus outer side of Sydney. I think the crowd size is disappointing, to be honest. What distance Panthers have made. Big distance with 2 tackles left.
Edwards working in the middle. Early ball for Yo. Yo puts on a bit of left foot.
It's got to be done with an Easter egg, doesn't it? It's got to be done. We are literally inside the 10. Tap. Yes! Oh, squeeze through. Get in. All the way up the pitch. All the way up the pitch.
Well, it's Penrith football tonight,
They
isn't it?
might check it, but
In
go
the
on.
second half, they've got into their rhythm, into their groove, kicking to the corners and putting pressure on the Roosters. Harvey Norman replay shows us here.
Harvey Norman replay, Jesus
To the
Christ.
Panthers. Nice little kick
Get
through.
that, he had to squeeze. Oh,
The big fella gets
squeeze
the try.
through.
And
Get
he
in.
down.
He wasn't going to be denied.
Oh, he's been amazing tonight too for the Panthers. He's probably his best performance for them since he moved across. Look at the eyes. The eye for the try.
Look at that.
Go on, son. Get up.
Eyes on the ball. Bang.
And he gets there.
He got it.
Great stuff from the big fella.
As it stands at the moment, we will be on 4 points. This is the change. This is the change, hopefully, that Panthers needed. This is where we now push up the table, fingers crossed.
Played for Australia, so shouldn't be that surprising. And Papali'i
We will take that all day long. While you're there, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for weekly tipping videos, which haven't necessarily been very successful, and more videos to come. So please do hit that like button and subscribe.
don't sell that short either.
Cleary now.
Play better.
This should be simple for him. This should be simple.
A 14-point game. And the Roosters now in a real hole. 20 unanswered. If
Come on, Cleary.
nails this one.
Bang.
Does.
And the dirt is gone.
Penrith now.
Cleary's 4 out of 4.
14.
4 out of 4 with his kicks. Has this gone wrong now for Roosters?
Another angle. Look at that kick.
Look at that.
He had
They
Cleary
both
back.
stood still. They both stood still watching the ball.
Look at that's great cameras, isn't it, from our Fox people?
They both stood still watching him.
Cameras bringing you great action there. Slow-mo.
Hello, Noah. Hello, mate. Hello, Worry. Worry, look down in the bottom corner.
There it is,
That is the
Ultra.
biggest
We've got
you
the
can
Ultra
get.
on tonight. We've got the drone
That is the
happening.
biggest I can give
We
you.
don't even have 4K
Don't wanna get in
on our
trouble, do I?
monitors like you do, many of you at home, which is just wonderful. The four. You've got
Right here, right now.
Requested one each week,
Bit of
mate.
Fat Boy Slim.
Oh, you mean at home?
Of course we are. It's hit up now by Lindsay Smith.
Are you copying me?
Penrith.
Kev, are you literally copying me again?
Since their second win.
Do not copy my predictions. They're not good enough predictions. Even with all the research, just don't copy me. Pretty much do the opposite of me and you'll be more successful, I reckon. Well, actually, no, you probably wouldn't be more successful, but I just have not been getting the close scores. I've not been getting the close scores. Okay, you picked 6, I did 4. I just cannot get the close scores. It's ridiculous. I got Bulldogs correct, but I did them to win by 10, and they won by 32. The fact that Rabbitohs didn't even get on the board is a joke. Considering what they have done, how well they've done so far this year. Obviously, I did Broncos by 14. They obviously lost by the 2 on the golden kick. Yeah, it's all over the place at the moment. Storm obviously losing was crazy. Only 6% went for Dolphins as well. So at least other people will not be getting the points. At the moment, Midori doing well.
Even he's pretty well contained there. They're going to need every bit of this from Sandon Smith. It's not a bad kick, but Edwards always had it covered.
What have I got? I did Titans by 6 for tomorrow, and I did Sharks by 8 and West by 16. So I need some close scores. This is a thing, I keep saying, this is the thing with Super Brew competitions. The close scores make such a difference. Those extra half points make such a difference. It's insane. Mary Poppins, 4 points level with the Roosters, but better for and against. I wouldn't worry. So I wouldn't worry necessarily at the moment about the shot difference. I think this has just got to be now for Panthers getting the momentum, starting to build from here. That's the main thing, I think. Roosters have no chance now, Mark says. I think you're probably right. 14 points in it. That's 2 try conversions and a kick just to draw level. So it's yeah. It is three try and conversions to try and win this for Roosters. And with 24 minutes left, yes, things happen. And Panthers did this in the grand final in 23. They managed it. I think Panthers should have enough to see this game off. Noah, big fan of Nathan Cleary and Panthers. Everyone's got to be. Surely everyone's got to be a fan of Cleary. Do you know what I mean? He just seems to be that character that it's exciting. Do you know what I mean? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
But it's a blown opportunity. Roosters will get the ball.
Roosters get the ball, but they did not make the most of that. They did not make the most of that mistake from Panthers. You can't stand Cleary. What? Why? Yeah, he is like LeBron. He is like... He's like LeBron James. He's like the Michael Jordan. He's like the Cristiano Ronaldo and the Messi of rugby league. He is the poster boy, at the end of the day, of rugby league in Australia. If you see... We had an unsuccessful challenge. If you see the posters currently of the Ashes... No, it's not the Ashes, is it? Really? The Ashes is the Ashes. What are we calling it? We're not calling it the Ashes, are we? What the hell are we calling it? It's just... what am I saying? What are we calling it? What? It's just gone from my head. Anyway, he is on all the posters. Uh-oh. There's one. There's one. Literally, the Red Sea parted for him. Out of nowhere. That was like an RKO. It was out of nowhere. The Red Sea parted for him. There is one back, but still some distance. If they get this convert, look at this. Look, it opened up massively. Wow. Wow. Maybe that, yeah, maybe the close score may come. 22 minutes left. 10 points. If they make it 8 points.
He seems such a good player, Robert Toya.
I said 8 points. It's still, they still need 2 more tries though, don't they, in 22 minutes. It is doable amazingly, but that was out of nowhere and given them a little bit of hope for sure.
Well, the best part of opening 6 weeks.
Oh, jeez.
They get a chance to lay it on.
Yeah, well,
Great stuff, Roosters. Well done.
if they only get to use it once,
Well,
perfect
it's
record.
good enough. It's got them back in the game now. They get
Sure has. Robert Toya, 7th game of first grade. All those injuries that we've talked about over the years, over the journey, just to get. They've always had a rap on it. They've always, even though the Roosters have had.
Who else is doing live?
They've always thought this young man.
BRK is live. Wasted World of Sports is live. He's in. He converted. So 8 points in it, which is still potentially enough for Panthers. I said it's still meaning Roosters need the try conversion and a penalty kick just to draw level. So yeah, it's still our game to win here. Still our game to win for sure.
Actually, I'll check. He set them up in round number 1 against Brisbane. Remember how fantastic.
I would say BKR Sports really does need to improve the camera quality. I'm just looking now at who else. Let's see. Wasted World of Sports. Wasted World of Sports has got 2 people. A bloke and a woman. Interesting. Interesting. Let's give him a little like. Nice like that. Okay. Chest. Hello, Qualix. Does this give us a margin point then? 8 points. Yeah, that should. Does it give me a margin point? It doesn't give me a margin point though. Oh, it does. Yes, sorry, it's not updated on Super Brew. It's updated to 10:20. That's good. We both get a margin point and the win. That it can stay exactly as it is. I don't want anything else. I do not want anything else to happen. I do not want anything else to happen in the next 20 minutes. Okay, please. Isn't it just called the World Cup? I don't know. I don't think so.
The 2-time try scorer.
England versus Australia Rugby League. I think they are actually calling it the Ashes, even though the Ashes. Yeah, they are calling it the Ashes. I think. It is the Ashes. Yeah, it's best of 3 Ashes, but I don't know why they're calling it the Ashes, because the Ashes is the little trophy in cricket, isn't it? Come on. It's come off the post. Oh, it's come off the post. That post has absolutely screwed the Roosters. That has screwed them. Wow. That is so funny. The post has just screwed them. Wow. Hi, doggies. Hello again. I know, but the Ashes is surely the Ashes is about the little mini trophy with Ashes in it. Oh, man. The Metro, they're going to be fuming with the Metro now. Look at this. Bang. Oh, you feel so bad. I feel bad for the Roosters now. Great play, though. It's screwed us, Kev. It's screwed us. That post pad has screwed the Roosters and us. It screwed the Roosters. Oh, man. That's so cruel. It wouldn't have got the try if it didn't hit that. Clever work. Oh. Oh, man. I feel so bad for him. Sort of.
That's a devastating blow for the Roosters. They got that try to give them some real life.
Bloody hilarious, but that is so funny. But cruel. So cruel.
Slow start here at Penrith, just fitting into the system. And had to bide his time.
So cruel.
His third game in the top grade, and plenty of tries last year, particularly out wide for Parramatta. He gets one here for the Panthers.
He's a running 5'8", isn't he? That's his job. Cleary on the inside of him. Perfect combination.
Cleary can make it 5 out of 5.
With anyone, Cleary.
Today, that's adding 10 points onto his total score. Okay, let's try this while he's taking the kick. Devon Orchard cider, made by Sanford Orchards in Devon with elderflower infusion. Let's celebrate this with a drink. Ready? Celebrating this with a drink. Bang.
Kick is good. 26 to 12, 14 the margin, 18 to
Oh, that's very elderflowery. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I will drink it, though. I will drink it. Oh, that's very elderflowery. Infused is another bloody term for it. Bloody hell. That's very elderflowery. Wow. Oh.
has its first magic round. It's McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle, first weekend of August.
That is something else. Something else. Well, 12-26. The post has screwed Roosters. It's screwed our close score. However, it has done wonders for Penrith to push ahead again. And with just under 18 minutes left, this is going to be very, very difficult. Very difficult for Roosters to draw this back now. They gave themselves a chance with that first try they got in the second half, but I think it's gone now. Surely it is gone. It's dead and buried. Surely they can't pull it back now. It is fancy. It is a fancy taste. What is an elderflower? You don't know what an elderflower is, Cal? I can't tell you what an elderflower is. I know exactly what an elderflower looks like. You will have to Google it. Yeah. But before I drink it, I have to do the old welcome to country stuff. Just because it's an elderflower. I don't think it's elderberries. Now I need to check. Elderflower. Elderflower is basically like what old people would drink. Elderflower refers to the creamy white fragrant flower of the black elderberry tree, the Sambucus nigra. These flowers are commonly used to make elderflower cordial, a popular summer drink in the UK and other parts of the world. They're also used in a very varied other food preparations and have potential medicinal properties. They do not. Late May to early June in the UK. Let's see, Australia. Do they have it in Australia? You do have Dalston's elderflower. Elderflower, the flowers of the elderberry shrub tree, the Sambucus, are readily available in Australia. They're typically found growing in gardens, parks and roadsides, particularly in warmer regions like Perth. Elderflowers can be purchased in various forms, including fresh flowers, cordial, or even sparkling drinks. There you go. There you go.
Oh, he was happy to take the tackle until that. The pass now for Tungo. Tungo to the 20.
Thank you very much, Joshua. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah. Crits Gamer is like old people drink. It is old people drink. But it is an older woman that bought me these ciders because who I walk her dogs, basically. 15 minutes left. It's not been ridiculously convincing, especially that first half. I don't think Panthers have been anything special. Oh, wow. God, that only just went out. I don't think Panthers have been incredible, but they have certainly done enough today. First half, I still think Roosters actually were the better team in terms of what they were doing with the ball. But I think possibly Panthers have that experience and the know-how how to get over the line. Richmond's still winning. This is going to be a painful week for me in the AFL.
Kenny. Lindsay Smith. Roosters must hang on here.
The bloody Richmond Gold Coast game is looking really low scoring as well. Jesus. Jimbo. Hello, Jimbo. Nice to have you here, mate. I haven't seen your name for a while. You have to win next week, yeah. Panthers. Kev, I can confirm our close score is ruined. Our close score is ruined.
In a long time.
Well, 5 weeks to be honest with you, Dan. A long time. That's a long time for the Panthers to be going without a win.
It is. We are not going 6 losses in a row. We are sticking with the 5, and now we push on. 12:30 at the moment. We got this. We got this.
Another perfect team try from the Panthers.
We get a win point, yes.
Took it on himself. He knew he had
And luckily, less than 50% of people in the Super Brew went for them as well. 42% went for a Panthers win. One person went for a 20-point win as well, though. One person did go for a 20-point win, maybe a 22-point. I'm not sure. I can't see very well. So someone is getting a close score at the moment. So they'll be happy with that. And there's a few people that might get a close score.
The old Penrith is back here tonight. That's it. Defensively, patience. And that routine where they just get to their set, kick it to the...
Ah, mate, Adam, it was like a different performance by the D's, wasn't it? It really was.
Well, they haven't kept the team, we said this earlier, under 22. They're 12 decent minutes away from...
Patience. I think that's a good word to use for them. Patience, a good word to use for them. For yeah, good to use. Good word to use for Penrith's game today. Patience.
Well, it's been answered for me.
I want to ask you something, Kev.
Whoa! Critter gamer. Swans are winning tomorrow, mate. Swans are winning. I'm gonna watch the second half in bed.
The last 1 and 5 team,
and we're gonna win all day long.
Defending premier was the Broncos of '99, an all-time great lineup, but just a horrific start to the season. Yeah. But then
This is game over, isn't it? This is game over.
When you're basically playing from
Oh, it's his Stormy May that did it. Yeah. Has he got it? Oh, just in. Just in. Stormy May. She is bang on at the moment. Stormy May is bang on at the moment. That is really going to help, especially with a bang on result. I think that's 0.75 maybe. It is game over. Stick a fork in it. Roosters are done. The chicken is ready to eat. It's not ridiculously, but I'm not getting up for the actual game because I'm going to be knackered. So it's not ridiculously early. I think at the moment, what does it sound, Super Brew? At the moment, it says that it's 6:20 in the morning, but I'm not getting up that early, so I'll watch the second half. The second half will probably be about 7:30ish, just gone. Do you think their season is about to get interesting? I think, look, Panthers have got to use this. They've got to use this. There's no reason why they can't push now. The main goal has to be the top 8. Obviously, knock on. Yeah, the main focus has to be a top 8 finish. But get a little bit of momentum, push on, get top 4, I think is the second priority for sure. We're not winning. We're not winning the league. But we didn't win it last year and we still won the grand final. So
So
Yeah.
Robinson,
I
his
think it's
200th
still
first break
doable
will
now,
have
but
to
we've
wait.
got to get that momentum. Got to just pick up
And
win
the
after win
Roosters,
after win.
Unless there's a miracle, will sink to 2 and 5.
It's just under 11 left.
Can't quite go back to back after their terrific win over Brisbane last week. And next week for the Roosters, we're here again for Anzac Day.
Another big game.
And the Dragons.
When's
are in
Anzac
form
Day?
as well.
I can't remember.
That's a fascinating game.
Well,
Such an even comp, really, outside of the Bulldogs. It's such an even competition.
how great is our competition, Dan? It's just fantastic, isn't it? Every week, every day of every week, something pops up. Great performance tonight from the Panthers.
Who's the premiers for 2025? Well, Dogs at the moment, isn't it? They are doing really, really well. They got a four-point lead now.
Just kicking for distance. It's awkward. McLean putting pressure on Young.
Yeah, it's amazing how well the Dogs are doing. Anzac's the 25th, so that's next week.
And think it was a 2024 performance from Penrith.
Next week, I lose track. There's so many bloody dates for things.
Nervy, just playing with not a lot of confidence, but let's come back to them now. They're into their groove.
All right, now it's Watson.
Maybe I'll republish my Anzac Day biscuits video.
Lovely touch. No longer need a wise there. He releases Tupou.
Yeah, sit down, mate. Sit down.
But Panthers everywhere.
9.5. Panthers are everywhere. Good commentary. Good commentary, stating the obvious.
Combined, Savala's kick. Easy catch for Jenkins. Now bringing it back towards the middle. Getting rid of another.
He's been good tonight, Jenkins. Tough mask. Tough task, rather.
And now flop tackle penalty.
Up against Young. He's given away a lot of height there, but he's handled himself well.
Now, a lot of Penrith really set in here. Such a soggy, damp surface underfoot that it's certainly taken its toll on these players.
8 minutes and 45 to go.
Tomorrow, double-header, exclusive, Titans and the Raiders. That's in game change.
Titans and Raiders. I don't know who's going to win that. I don't know who's going to win that. I say I don't know who's going to win that. I did Titans to win, I think. Or did I? I can't remember what I did now.
Every game, not just over Easter, but all season long. Live and ad break free during play. So now, Edwards works down the middle. 23 runs, about 230 metres.
He's back.
It's a scripted stuff. Look, you've got to have some pure quality to win it 5 years in a row, don't you? But they have the experience, they have the ability, you know. I don't think they... Oh, man, it's getting worse and worse for Roosters. It's getting worse and worse. Roosters, honestly. They got to get back in their coop, don't they?
Yeah, and that confidence has come back, hasn't in this second half, the Panthers. Very much the Panthers of 2020.
Wow.
There's a bit going on in the end.
It has now become an absolute destruction in the end, doesn't it? Walk away, walk away.
This will need a look here on the replay. What has sparked this? Whether it was a tackle after. I don't believe it was, but something.
Gold Coast have been absolutely destroyed as well in the AFL. What is going on? Gold Coast are being destroyed by Tigers. That's going to be lots of people not getting any points as well. Jesus.
Left side again, wasn't it, Dan?
It's going much better. Like I said, it was a slow start. I know we were in the lead in the first half, but it's, I don't know. Roosters have just gone to sleep now. It's not looking difficult at all. Look at this, just squeezing the way through. Does not look great, does it, for Roosters?
And that's when they're at their best. This is what they look like, and all the big guns involved here. Cleary straightens the lineup. Edwards out the back.
Just making it look easy. They really are making it look easy. But it seems like Panthers, they're not even in fifth gear. That's the thing. They're not even in fifth gear at the moment.
It's now 36-12 then.
To hiding. to think of how close it was early. And now, just looking here. So, Sorensen.
Cleary, can he make 6 out of 6?
The chest of Young was just loitering around that.
He's got to make 6 out of 6 there, surely.
Young man looking to record it. There's a Rooster. Get out of the kid's shot. Come on, Rooster man.
He has 6 out of 6. Deadly kicking. Absolutely deadly kicking from Cleary.
And now some hope for Ivan Cleary. We look at their next run of games. Manly, Saturday night at Combank. Manly not exactly flying. The match of magic round. Penrith and Brisbane. That's the marquee. Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. North Queensland in Townsville. North Queensland won down here not that long ago. Then a bye. And then we get into Origin, which is really
the period that is very disruptive for the Panthers.
Well, they can't let that get away. That's going to be.
I think this is a big point the commentators are making. Panthers really now do need to push. They need. Oh, jeez, that was close. Panthers do now need to find this momentum before Origin kicks in. And it's not saying we can't still win during Origin because, you know, other teams are losing some players as well. But Panthers do lose quite a few. So we just need to build that momentum before that happens, just in case we lose a few during that period.
There is a late entrance for Brad Schneider.
But hopefully, yeah, hopefully this is what kick-starts them. 2 tackles left and inside the 10. What can we do? I don't think they're going to be able to break through. Last tackle. 5:30 left on the clock. Kicking over. No, not quite. Well, yeah. Manly, as I said, they are very, very inconsistent. Broncos obviously lose again today. They are showing real inconsistency. You know, they should really be improving from last year, Broncos, but they are still showing that inconsistency. So there's definitely 2 wins there. We can potentially get. Then there's a couple more before the bye round. So it's in Panthers' hands for sure. It really, really is.
The last 3 games hadn't cracked 20. We've blown that away tonight. That's a great run from Henry.
That completely ruined everyone's close. Just absolutely mental performances, honestly. Yeah, no one's getting a close score. Stormy May was close, but not close enough. Can we get one more? When he gets taken down, there's one more tackle. Little tap and go. Little tap and go. Oh my God! He got him. Almost. Dodgy bounce, little slip. Wow. Unbelievable, Jeff. Christ.
Yeah, problem is Tedesco was taken out there, so penalty for the Roosters. Frustrating night for the Roosters. Roosters number 1.
Well, such a strong performance last week, wasn't it, against the Broncos, and come back home, take on the Premiers, and like their chances tonight.
Sorensen there, that's just brother Snyder, that couple of steps across, pretty easy one for referee Jarrett Supp.
Oh.
It's a 10-minute period there, Dan, where the Roosters didn't quite get it right defensively. And the Panthers picked up a couple of tries.
Kev, it was 6-all.
Finally, I can get back to my friend about this. What? Riley, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with bloody. I don't know what's going on with Gold Coast. I didn't expect Gold Coast to be where they were anyway. But yeah, to be losing to Richmond, who have been pretty shocking. Okay, got you, Panthers. You can rub it in, mate. Look how many fans have left as well. Lots of Roosters fans try and leave to beat the traffic.
What a superb game he's had.
Yeah, clearly his best game for the season.
Lots
for the
beating the
Panthers.
traffic. That stadium has
Been everywhere
emptied.
tonight in defence and attack, and
It has emptied.
brilliant best. Look at his run meters. What are they up over 224 run meters?
2 try assists as well. Line break, couple of offloads.
66-29 to bloody Richmond. No one's getting a close score. Only 3% of people went for them as well. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
What we've come to expect. Like much of his teammates.
I just, honestly, NRL and AFL is just mental this year. You're right, Cal. Completely agree. The problem is, it's the same thing in rugby union, Premiership rugby. International games are not separate to the actual season. So when like international games are on, it completely ruins the top teams. So obviously being a London Irish fan before they disbanded, it meant that was a period because London Irish didn't have as many top players. It gave them a chance to get up the table. It's crazy. You know, international games or Origin, for example, should not affect the league season. It's wrong. Completely agree. Just over a minute left of the game. Cleary has been lethal with his kicking. Absolutely lethal. That's 14 points added to his total from kicking.
The Roosters. This Penrith defence has been very good in the second half.
Well, I'm 10 times lower than you, Kev. So lucky you. Lucky you. I just cannot. I don't know. I just can't get them right. Cannot get them right. Luckily, I got this one right, but I just can't get it right. So frustrating at the moment.
Obviously, it's just one win for Penrith, and there's a lot of work to be done. But the sign's very, very good. Certainly as good as they've been really all year. As Radley,
as good as they've been all year. Well, it wasn't hard for Panthers to be bloody better than they've been this year, is it? Because we've been awful. Last 10 seconds. Siren is going to blow any moment now.
So the kick will be 42 out and directly in front.
Yeah. Ivan's got the 2 fingers up. I'm assuming that means 2 points.
Siren has gone. I assume... Oh, no, they're calling the game, are they? Calling the game? Or have they still got a kick to play? They're going for a little kicklet. Cleary's giving someone else a chance. How nice of him. Panthers will force Cleary to procreate. Nice. He will be reproducing. 69% for Paul Alamotti.
A long time coming for them, 5 weeks without a win. That's a week is a long time in rugby league when you're the Panthers and you're not winning. Alamotti taking this kick.
Here he is, Paul Alamotti. We've seen him kick before.
Bang. Yes. Nice way to finish. Well, there you go. Very, very good. That is the game done. A solid enough win. A solid enough win for the Panthers. They had to be a little bit patient at the start of the game. There was a moment where Sydney scoring in that in the second half gave themselves that little chance, and then Penrith stepped up, didn't they? They stepped up a gear. Well, 12-40 win for Panthers. That's me done. That's me done for Easter weekend, because I am not around for the next 2 days doing bits and bobs. But once again, thank you so much. Oh, God, I better turn the sound down. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. Honestly, you guys have absolutely made the stream. All the regular commenters, it's you guys are awesome. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, do all that. Support the channel in any way you can so I can keep doing this. And, yeah, I'm going to go. Kev's given me money to go get an Easter egg, so I might have to pop to the shop. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and as always, enjoy your weekend, your bank holiday weekend, and I will catch you